am Sheldon Cullen. I've left school at Sacred Art College and I'm looking for a job in the construction industry.
Building activity in New Zealand has been on the rise since 2012. Population growth, housing shortages and the earthquake rebuild have all contributed to the volume of building work throughout the country, which means that qualified builders are going to be in demand for some time. Sheldon is meeting Richard from Wilkinson Building and Construction at a residential renovation site where he's going to spend the day.
Yeah, well, it's one of our sites here.
Richard's company employs 17 full-time staff that work on a number of residential and commercial jobs.
When we first started, I was just doing house renovations, bathrooms, kitchens, and then it started growing and we started doing bar fit-outs and light commercial, and we do a lot of seismic strengthening work.
At the site, Sheldon is introduced to project manager Tim England.
Sheldon, nice to meet you.
At any construction site, health and safety is high priority, so Sheldon is given a thorough induction. Then they head inside and Sheldon is presented with some of the tools of the trade.
Carters have nicely donated some gear, so they've given us an apron, which is yours, hammer, tape measure, ruler, earmuffs.
Not a bad haul for the first day. The renovation has been a big job with substantial groundwork done to build upper level with further extensions to other parts of the house.
So how long has this renovation been going for?
The renovation itself's been going for 10 months.
Yep.
During that time we've had a lot of changes. It's been challenging, but it's been good.
After a tour of the house, Sheldon gets to put his carpentry skills to practice with the help of apprentice Kieran Horne. Kieran is in his 4th year building and close to finishing his apprenticeship.
Alright, here we have a right-hand hung door and the hinge is on the right-hand side. What we're going to do now is just screw this door to the jamb. If you could just grab that drill for me, please. Best way to do it, hold the screw in your hand, put it in the hole that you can see here, make sure it's going forward and just pulse it.
Now the hinges are lined up, it's Sheldon's turn to use the electric drill and attach the door to the frame.
All done?
Yep.
Next up, the framing needs to be measured and fitted with braceline jib board.
Well, as you saw with Kieran and Sheldon when they were doing the jib board, that particular sheet that they were doing was braceline. That all helps with the strengthening of the house. So it's quite tricky in terms of what you've got to remember with screwing off sheets, so it's all part of the job.
On a residential job, the owners could still be living on site while the building work goes on.
We have to be mindful that this is their house. We have to respect that. We treat it like it's our own home.
Communicating with clients and keeping them informed about the progress of a job means that builders need good people skills as well as building skills. With the jib cut and lined up with the joins, it's ready to be tacked onto the wall.
An apprentice taking their time was something that was taught to me. I've always been taught that it's better to take your time, do a job right, because in time speed will come.
So how have you found your apprenticeship so far?
It's great fun, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, once you start learning and gaining the trust of your colleagues and that, you get good jobs and you end up doing things like these, and you can leave work at the end of the day and be like, yeah, I did that. Go and tell your parents or whatever and get a good sense of achievement. That's what I love about it.
Visiting the site today is training advisor Mark Peters from the ACITO.
The New Zealand Certificate in Carpentry is the qualification that the trainees get at the end of their training. To actually start the training off, they need to be employed by a builder or a carpenter. I will come and visit the trainee every 3 months. They're getting real experience, on-site experience, and they learn, quite importantly too, the interaction with a lot of other tradespeople.
As Sheldon is soon to find out, you're not on the tools all the time.
This is your new best friend. I'll get you to clean up this area, mate, because I need to get ready for the painters.
Okay.
Cheers, mate. Obviously, being an apprentice, you're earning whilst you're learning. So I think that's huge. And it doesn't take you long to start making some good money once you obviously start getting more experience, start taking on more responsibility on site, and then obviously once you get qualified, the world is your oyster.
Up on the 3rd level, Sheldon and Kieran need to nail off some weatherboards.
So why do you use a square and not a measuring tape?
We use a square one that's more accurate.
Yep.
You can set to the same depth. It's also a lot faster. As you can see, you've just placed it. You can just do continuous boards.
After some instructions from Kieran, Sheldon can start nailing down the weatherboards.
It's important for builders to get qualified these days with the new regulations of building licensing. You need to be qualified to get a LBB, which is a licensed building practitioner. You need that number to do work that is notifiable work regarding the council.
Tim is a licensed building practitioner and is paid a visit by building inspector Stephen Rose.
So for us as building inspectors, we go out to check on compliance, make sure that every aspect of the building complies with the codes of today. The council can then go issue a code of compliance, knowing the fact that it's been checked and signed off by the building inspector.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Brilliant. All right.
Go do the paperwork.
Let's do it.
At the end of the day, maintaining high building standards ensures that we can all live in a healthy and safe environment.
All right, Sheldon, you've done a great job today, mate. How have you found it on a residential site?
I found it excellent today. I mean, got a lot of experience working with Kieran. Gave me a lot of input to what I was doing, and when I got something wrong, he'd correct me, and also coming from you too.
From what I've seen, mate, you've done a fantastic job today. So if you're interested in a career in residential building, we'll be happy to bring you on board.
I'd love that.
Fantastic. Cheers.
If you'd like to become a builder, you'll need to complete BCITO's National Certificate in Carpentry Level 4, completed in employment as a managed apprenticeship. You will work under an experienced builder who will provide you with on-the-job coaching and support throughout your apprenticeship. You will also have the guidance of a BCITO training advisor. There are no strict entry requirements to starting a carpentry apprenticeship. It will help if you have good maths and English skills, as you will need to work out measurements, quantities and angles, and be able to understand instructions well. Building's not just a job, it's a professional career. It will take you around 3 to 4 years to finish your apprenticeship and get fully qualified. It costs $1,470 to start, then $705 for each year of training after that. To start your career as a carpenter, contact the BCITO on 0800 422 486 or visit bcito.org.nz for more information.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.